So could you tell us your name, please?
Sierra.
And how old are you, Sierra?
7.
7. So that means what grade are you in?
1st grade.
1st grade. Fantastic.
We make videos based on what they say. It's written by a kid.
Once upon a time, there was a mermaid named Carolina. And she was famous because she's been on TV before.
Oh, she had?
She was on TV.
For a TV commercial. It was underwater. And she was sitting in a big car seat, like she has in her car. She's like, this is not very much money.
You said she was in a commercial. Does that mean she's going out on auditions?
Yeah, sometimes.
So how does that work? Because if she's a mermaid, she's got to stay in water pretty much.
The auditions are either in the tank or in the ocean. If it's at the ocean, she goes in the ocean.
Okay.
If it's in the tank, she just stays there.
So it's casting offices that are in water.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And she liked to lay in the beach, and she was sunbathing, and then the people come and stare at her, and then she's like singing in her mind, why are they looking at me? They are staring at me like crazy. Every day they're looking at me from 2 to 3. They look at me in the morning. They look at me in the noontime. They look at me at nighttime and also all night.
And there's an end to it?
No end to it.
There's no end to it.
It's haunting.
And she had a friend, John, that she met every time when she went on the beach.
Is there a love interest there? Do they like each other? Or?
They're just friends.
They're just friends.
And then they had a secret. She was sunbathing, and then she told him they wanted it to be a secret, but apparently John forgot and accidentally told the other people. And then she got a little mad at him. She was like, why did you tell them that? And he was like, I'm so sorry, I forgot. And she was like, well, you're too late. And then the mermaid Carolina went back home into the sea and took a nap. And same for John. Then her birthday was the day that they broke up.
So they were going out?
Yeah.
Okay, they were going out.
Okay.
I thought so.
I thought they were too.
Okay.
And then they met each other at the movies again, and they're like, how did you get here?
So it wasn't a good thing.
Sort of a good thing,
Okay.
sort of a bad thing. They were sort of still friends, sort of not, because they were both mad at each other, but they were both happy to see each other again.
Mm.
And then when she was 20, they're more friends than they were ever.
And the big ending?
The big ending.
There is no ending.
There's not even a little ending?
No. People find her laying at the beach, move her around to see if she's alive or not.
Okay.
Because she was